Fans have been eagerly waiting for Season 3 of Bridgerton ever since Season 2 was released. However, people can't help but wonder if they'll see more of Daphne. Sadly though, rumor has it that Phoebe Dynevor is leaving the show. I know, I'm just as heartbroken as you. The reason everyone's wondering whether we'll see Phoebe return is that she gave a career update in a recent interview. During a red carpet appearance at the Sundance Film Festival, the actress was asked what's next for her character, Daphne Bridgerton, and what Phoebe said left everyone shocked. She'd said that sadly, fans wouldn't see her in the upcoming season of the period drama. However, she remained open to the possibility of returning to the show, as she hinted at the possibility of future appearances.
Potentially in the future, but yeah, Season 3, I'm just excited to watch as a viewer.
You should know better than to get your hopes up though. Phoebe ended by saying that she's really excited to watch the new season as a viewer. Now, why exactly is this interview causing doubts? While some fans are taking her comments as an official announcement of her exit from the show, others are a tad bit optimistic. They think she might just be hinting at a reduced role rather than a complete departure.
Have her utterly convinced that we are mad for each other.
We are awfully clever.
Indeed we are.
In all honesty though, that seems like a stretch. I guess we've all just got to accept the fact that we'll be seeing one less character in our favorite show. But I know I, for one, still need closure, because I can't help but wonder why Phoebe's suddenly leaving the show. One theory is that she's just too busy.
Let her come out on her own.
Is this the plan?
Daphne, thank goodness you're here.
She's requested time.
We do not have time.
To be fair, she does have a pretty busy filming schedule. Bridgerton was her breakthrough show, and ever since she first ruled the screens as the star of the first season, she's been highly sought after.
She is named Daphne as the season's incomparable. She calls you a diamond of the first water. Wow, how lovely.
She's landed on some pretty major roles with The Color Room and Bank of Dave. And that's not all. She's got some pretty exciting work coming up as she's part of this spy thriller called The Inheritance. From what I've gathered, this movie might be the reason she's decided to step back from Bridgerton.
Truly, I cannot say I will long for any of this. Best of luck to you, brother.
Filming for The Inheritance was overlapping with that of Season 3 of Bridgerton, and it seems like the actress made her pick. I don't blame her though. After all, she had fulfilled her contractual obligations with the show. She was well within her rights to explore new opportunities and experiences. As seen from Phoebe's Instagram, she's been traveling all over the world, from Cairo to Delhi to Seoul to film her upcoming movie. I've got to admit, I'm a little jealous. Now that she's no longer the star of the show, it makes sense that Phoebe has decided to move on. But clearly, she's not the only one moving on to better things. The show is moving on from Daphne as well, and that may be one of the reasons Phoebe left. While she shined in the spotlight during the first season, Phoebe had a very reduced role in the second one, as the series focused on her brother Anthony's romantic journey.
Young lady truly won your heart.
You met her? You met her family. She is delightful. And pleasant?
Perhaps her only significant scene in the second season was when she ended up ruining a romantic moment between Anthony and Kate. All in all, Phoebe just appeared in 5 episodes last season, and she was clearly a supporting actress. If she stayed with the show, she would probably have an even more reduced role. Why do I say that? Well, because Season 3 will focus on her younger brother Colin and his love life. Dynevor has spoken up about the awkwardness of her reduced role in the past, but it seemed like she was cool with it, as she said she'd love to see how the different love stories play out. She added that that was the joy of the show after all.
We will all need to find love one day. Indeed. My love as pure as what my ma and papa once shared.
So if Bridgerton itself had moved on from Daphne, isn't it only fair that Phoebe moves on from the show too? Fans and cast members definitely think so. Bridgerton fans have been incredibly supportive of Daphne's decision to leave. I'll admit that there are some heartbroken tweets here and there, but on the whole, fans are happy that Phoebe is growing as an actress. One fan pretty much encapsulated everyone's emotions as they wrote, "Honestly, I'm happy for her. Time to move on. She did a wonderful wonderful job bringing Daphne Bridgerton to life, but now she has a lot of new and exciting projects. Even the Bridgerton family is really happy for her. Phoebe's co-star, Simone Ashley, who plays Kate Sharma, was incredibly supportive. Replying to Phoebe's behind-the-scenes photos from The Inheritance, Simone said, "She's flying." How heartwarming. Of course, fans can't help but notice how these reactions are very different from those that Regé-Jean Page got when he left the show. Many fans remembered how Page's exit was met with criticism, as fans called him egotistical, rude, and dismissive of the genre.
As I am well aware of the company you keep, brother, I'm certain your days with His Grace were most civilized indeed.
One fan pretty much summed it up as she recalled how the actor was dragged for months. But why did Regé-Jean Page leave? We'll have to take it all the way back to 2021 for this bit. Regé, who played the role of the Duke of Hastings, left at the end of the first season, and as expected, fans were devastated and confused about whether the show would even go on without him. After all, you just can't replicate the electrifying chemistry he had with Phoebe, who played his love interest, and the casting directors knew that, which probably explains why he wasn't recast. We just saw vague references being made of him in season 2, assuring us that he was still well. Nevertheless, fans weren't happy, and like I said, the backlash was insane. Fans were particularly offended when they found out he left Bridgerton for an action movie that was apparently going to be the next James Bond. Explaining his decision, Page said that his commitment to the show was only for one season. He always had the understanding that his character had a one-season arc, and that he'd be able to contribute his bit as the star of the first season and then let the other characters carry the show. Even though Regé was offered an insane amount of money to even make the odd cameo in season 2, he declined as he focused on greater opportunities in Hollywood. When you think about it, both Regé and Daphne have pretty similar reasons for leaving the show. They both had better opportunities to move on to, and they knew the show no longer needed them. After all, the show has always recovered despite many main characters leaving. There have been many casting changes since the first season aired. It was recently revealed that Ruby Stokes, who plays Francesca Bridgerton, won't be returning for season 3 either. It seems like she was having filming clashes with another Netflix project. So the creators of Bridgerton have called in Hannah Dodd to fill her role. That's right, I'm talking about the actress from Anatomy of a Scandal. Something tells me she's going to be the perfect fit for the role, and that's not all. The creators are also bringing in new characters for season 3. In season 2, we saw 5 new characters take the stage. Of course, we had Simone Ashley play Kate Sharma. Charitha Chandran played her little sister Edwina, and the girl's mother was played by Shelley Kahn. Following that, we saw Callum Lynch play Theo Sharp, while Rupert Young played Jack. And the upcoming season promises new characters as well. It was recently announced that Daniel Francis, Sam Phillips, and James Foon will be playing new characters. I know, I just can't wait. Anywho, these were the possible reasons Phoebe's leaving Bridgerton. See you in the next video.